there an empty chair beside anybody? We need another chair. No, up down here. Malik doesn't have a chair. He doesn't have a chair. Come right here. Right here. You may be seated. Got to have a little excitement to get started, don't we? Welcome to our 2023 8th grade promotion ceremony. Thank you for your presence this evening to celebrate these students as they mark a special milestone in their educational journey. As we know, it takes a village. When you're dealing with teenagers, it takes a strong one at that. At this time, I would like to ask all the parents, guardians, and family members of these students to please stand. If you are involved in helping raise these children, we want to see you stand. Thank you for supporting these students and our school as they learn to become productive citizens. We appreciate you very much. I would also like to recognize and thank our faculty. These folks give tirelessly of themselves to teach, inspire, mentor, and nurture our students. It's not easy to manage and wrangle this many, but they do a great job, and I'm very, very proud of them. Please show them your appreciation for all they do for these young Cavaliers. This 8th grade class has had to overcome many challenges. They have not had a normal middle school experience. It's been a difficult transition for them to adjust back to in-person school, but they've persevered, and we are all happy to celebrate with them this evening. Students, I want to take just a second to remind you of something. Whether you succeed or fail from this point forward is up to you. In fact, every single decision you make determines the quality of your life. Making good choices every day gives you many opportunities, lots of potential. But poor choices limit those opportunities and close doors. You'll only be as successful as your choices allow you to be. So listen to the grown-ups in your world who care about you. Get up every day, be the very best person you can be. Try your hardest at whatever you do. Be kind to everybody, not just the people you think deserve it. Be honest and fair. Help where you can. Be a blessing, not a burden. Set goals and work hard to achieve them. And above all else, keep your swords up. You're strong. You're brave. You're proud. You're a Cavalier. Thank you. This time I'd like to ask our Superintendent, Mr. Damian Johnson, to come forward, please.
Good evening. As Superintendent of Jenkins Independent Schools, it is my honor to welcome everyone to our 8th grade class of 2023 promotion ceremony. I'm thrilled to be able to come together in order to recognize and celebrate this milestone in the lives of these young people. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the outstanding middle school teachers and staff who have worked so hard to make learning a positive experience for your children. Thank you to the parents, caregivers, and family members who have entrusted us not only to educate, but to also take care of your children each and every day. We realize that you have a choice of where to send your children. and we thank you for sending them to us. And more are choosing to send their children to us. In fact, over the past 3 years, in an area where the population as a whole is declining, our enrollment has grown by nearly 20%. And that's a testament to the hard work and effort that our staff has put into pushing your children to succeed. Today is a special day. These young men and women are leaving us as middle schoolers, but will be returning in the fall as high school students. And our high school staff is the strongest it's been in quite some time. 8th graders, when you move to high school, you get a fresh start with a clean slate. I want to encourage you to come in with an attitude that you're going to give your best every day. Your high school grades matter more than any other you've had to this point because you may earn scholarship money for those grades. Those of you that apply yourself, that work hard, that study, and that value education will open doors to opportunities that could change your lives forever. 8th graders, as you move into high school, this staff will work hard to ensure that each and every one of you is put on a path to graduate either college or career ready. And no matter what path you choose to take, Jenkins does it better than anyone around. Our partnership with the Wise County Career and Technical Center allows us to graduate students with career certifications that are immediately employable upon graduation in high-paying fields. And in addition, our dual credit program allows students to receive both high school and college credits through partnerships with local universities at no cost to the student or their families. For the third year in a row, approximately 1/4 of our high school students earn nearly 400 hours of college credit, with 2 students graduating with college degrees before they graduated from high school. 8th graders, these same opportunities will be available to you next year in high school. Folks, it's a great time to be a Cavalier. Our increased enrollment is allowing us to bring some exciting new course offerings at the elementary, middle, and high school levels with a focus on STEM and on literacy. Our facilities are improving daily with more big changes on the way. We have 2 exciting new initiatives beginning next year called Full Service Community Schools and Let Your Promise Neighborhood that will bring millions of dollars in resources and staffing to this school over the next several years. The opportunities for success here are greater than they've ever been before. But in order for you to take full advantage of these opportunities, you have to make a commitment to doing your best. You need to come to school every day. You need to be responsible, completing your schoolwork and turning it in on time. You need to value education because education is the great equalizer. No matter who you are or where you come from, education can allow you to do things that you never thought possible. Parents, families, and friends, thank you for being here today. Thank you for supporting the school system, and thank you for trusting us with your children. Working together, we can help them to reach heights they never thought attainable. Have a great summer, and God bless.
Good evening. It has been my absolute pleasure and joy teaching all of you. I have watched each of you grow and learn over the last 2 years, and I am so proud of each and every one of you and who you have become. You were my first students ever. You were my babies before I had my own baby, and I will always, always treasure that. You have helped me just as much as I have helped you, and you have worked so hard to get here, and your hard work has paid off. As this door closes for you, another opens. I know each of you will succeed at anything that you put your mind to, and the sky is the limit. Hard work always pays off. I want you to know and remember I'm always here for you. These last few years have been a hard adjustment. You've overcome many obstacles, like a pandemic, virtual learning, and a flood. However, each of you rose up and met all expectations. Congratulations to all of you. Now it is my pleasure to announce the top 2 8th grade students in language arts based upon numerical value. The first would be Nathan Webb. also want to honor the second highest students based on numerical value of the two classes, and it would be Miss Haley Cook and Kylie Bevins. Creative writing was a class that was added this year to help students become prepared for their on-demand writing test. It is my pleasure to announce the two top 8th grade students in creative writing based upon numerical value. Once again, it is Carly Franklin and Nathan Webb. Also honor the second highest students based on numerical value, and that would be LaShawna Hall and Kylie Bevins. Students who always went above and beyond with their writing. I saw so much improvement in these students from the beginning of the year until the end, simply because of their passion for writing. Our most passionate writer awards go to Haley Cook and Gunnar Stanley. Language Arts Award goes to the students who have kept an A/B average for all 4 and 9 weeks. Please come up as I call off the names. Brooklyn Baker, Kylie Bevins, Cameron Branham, Braden Cantor, Anaya Kawa, Haley Cook, Ashley Fields, Carly Franklin, Preston Griffin, LaShawna Hall, Jaden Potter, Gunnar Stanley, Nathan Webb, and Luke Wyatt. My last awards. Every year, the students take a MAP test 3 times to see where they are academically based on the state standards. The next award will be given to the students who increase their MAP score throughout the year. Hunter Anderson, Brooklyn Baker, Kylie Bevins, Maisel Blevins, Isabella Rock, Braden Cantor, Anaya Chapawa, River Coleman, Joseph Collins, Ashley Fields, Carly Franklin, Preston Griffin, Braxton Hall, Gabriella Hall, LaShawna Hall, Carly Hamilton, Caitlin Hudson, David Isaiah Jacobchick, Kaylee Gent, Tyra Johnson, Callie Kilgore, Hannah Lowe, Landon Harlan, Brady Moore, Andrew Newsom, John J. Perry, Hayden Pillen, Carly Sexton, Kevin Sloan, Gunnar Stanley, Malik Wright, Anthony White, and Luke Wyatt. Cody Wyatt. Congratulations.
Okay, next we'll present attendance awards for 8th grade. Just a word about attendance. Students who miss 10% or more of the school year, year in and year out, by the time they reach high school, where we have all these wonderful opportunities, are already a year behind and are at risk of not graduating. So remember that when you're really sick, yeah, you don't need to come to school, but remember the importance of attendance. Okay, so these first awards go to students with exemplary attendance, which are 5 absences or less. Nathan Webb. Andrew Newsom. Congratulations. Brady Moore. LaShawna Hall. Braxton Hall. Joseph Collins. Anaya Chapawa. And Brooklyn Baker. Okay, this next student has perfect attendance and typically does year in and year out, and is also one of my favorite students to aggravate in the hallway, Miss Carly Franklin. Also, Carly, with her perfect attendance, the board presented her with a $100 check. So, also for Ms. Carly.
Okay, I have several math awards I would like to give out this evening. The first ones I'm going to give out is, like Ms. DeBarge said, for our MAP Growth Awards. Now, the MAP test, like she said, we take it 3 times a year. We take it at the beginning of the school year, halfway through, and then at the end. And what it tells us is, are our students retaining what the standards say we have to teach? And I have several to give out, which means they have paid attention, tried, put forth the effort, and I'm very proud of them for it. I know I'll split everything this way. Okay. So, the students who have grown in their MAP tests is Charles Ambergy, Hunter Anderson, next is Brooklyn Baker, Kylie Bevins, Isabella Brock, Braden Cantor. Anaya Chippewa. Joseph Collins. Haley Cook. Sydney Day. Carly Franklin. Preston Griffin. Braxton Hall. Thank you. Gabby Hall. Harley Hamilton. Isaiah Jacobczyk. Kaylee Gent. Tyra Johnson. Hannah Lowe. Brady Moore. Ethan Mullins. Dante Pittard. Jaden Potter. Carly Sexton. Kevin Sloan. Gunnar Stanley. Nathan Webb. Tony Wyatt. And Luke Wyatt. Two awards that I would like to give out this evening. I have one young man of all my classes who comes in every single day with the most optimistic attitude, who is always ready to learn, always ready to take on what the day holds, no matter what the lesson is. He's always ready, and he's always excited, and he comes to school faithfully, and I'm very, very proud of him. So for his extreme optimism, I would like to give Preston Griffin an award for always coming to school. give out for a certain student's work ethic. I truly believe that in this world, work ethic will take you as far as you want to go. And I believe there's no ceiling, no limit on how far this student can go. I don't think he understands what quit means. I don't think he gets the concept of what quit is. And I'm very proud of him, and no matter how many times it takes, he's willing to do the work to get things right. And I'm so proud of him and so glad to give this award to him. So for his work ethic, I would like to recognize Braxton Hall. You don't know how to quit? I believe that. I also have several students who have maintained A's and B's all year, some of which have maintained straight A's all year, who have consistently made the honor roll, who have showed up, put forth the work to earn the highest grade that they possibly can. And I would like to recognize those students tonight. So, maintaining our honor roll all year is Carly Franklin, Anaya Chapawa, Cam Branham, Kylie Bevins, Luke Wyatt, Jaden Potter, LaShawna Hall, Braden Cantor, and Joseph Collins. I have 3 more awards I would like to give out this evening. Our 8th grade class, we honored the top 2 students with the highest GPA, the 2 students who have maintained the highest GPA all year long. And I have to say the 2 highest GPAs from this year's 8th grade class were separated by a few tenths of a point. They were extremely close all year long. With our 2nd highest GPA, Miss Ashley Fields. And the student who has maintained the highest GPA all year long is Miss Haley Cook. I have one more award to give out. In the 8th grade, students have the option, in mathematics anyway, they have the option to take high school math. We have a student here who has taken Algebra 1, but he's not only taken Algebra 1 this year, but he has excelled in it. And he has actually maintained the highest GPA in his algebra class, and I'm so proud of him. We have an 8th grader who has beaten all of our high school Algebra 1 scores. So I would like to recognize and honor Nate Webb for maintaining the highest GPA in algebra. Sorry.
past year with each of you. In only a short amount of time, I have watched you all grow so much, and I am so proud, and I cannot wait to see each future that you will have. You have inspired and helped me in every way possible this year. You have all amazed me in different ways, and you have come so far. One of my favorite things about this class as a whole is that you are always there for your classmates, and not only your classmates, but also all of us. I will forever be thankful for this class, and I wish all of you the absolute best. Congratulations to you all. First, I would like to announce a few students who have accomplished amazing things in science all year. These students have continuously maintained an A or B average, as well as being wonderful, respectful students. First, Mackenzie Adams. Charles Amberby. Landon Bentley. Kylie Bevins. Isabella Brock. Braden Cantor. Anaya Chapawa. River Coleman. Joseph Collins. Preston Griffin. Haley Gross. LaShawna Hall. Tyra Johnson. Hannah Lowe. Adria Lucas. Andrew Newsom. Aniston Oliver. Dante Pittard. Carly Sexton. And Gunner's family. Next, I have awards for the most improved students, and I have two of these students. Both of these young men have grown so much, and I'm so proud of them, and so thankful for all of their hard work and helpfulness all year. First is David Isaiah Jacobczyk and Braxton Hall. The next award I have is going to go to someone who has always been a helping hand to me and is always so kind to everyone. My appreciation award goes to Brady Moore. The next award is for someone who is a wonderful student and shows kindness and grace to all of his classmates. And this goes to Mr. Jaden Potter. The next award is for a student who has stayed true to himself all year long. He is one of a kind and always makes everyone laugh. I'm also very proud of him. So the Leadership Award goes to Caden Quillen. The next two awards are going to two young ladies who have worked so hard this year and have always been a wonderful help to me. I am so thankful for all they do and so proud of who they are, not just in school, but in life. So the Outstanding Student Awards go to Haley Cook and Ashley Fields. The next award goes to a student who is always so excited to come to science class and is so excited to learn new things in science. She's always had the most enthusiasm, and her dream is to be a biologist, and every time we go outside she shows me something new out there. So the most enthusiastic science award goes to Sydney Day. Now, it is my pleasure to announce the top two 8th grade students in science based upon numerical value. These students have consistently worked so hard and have pushed all limits. They are both so deserving, and I would like to congratulate Nathan Webb and Carly Franklin. The second highest grade point average students based on numerical value who again are wonderful students who always work so hard. So Luke Wyatt and Cameron Brown.
Class. You are all so incredibly special to me. You are the first group of students that I have had since you were in 6th grade. I've had the pleasure of teaching many of you over the last 3 years, and I've got to watch you grow. And I've got to see your personalities blossom since you were my little 6th graders. It was my first year teaching when you all were in 6th grade, and since then, we have all grown and learned new things together. We have learned more than just social studies together. You all have taught me things that have helped me grow as a teacher, and for that, I thank you. Middle school has been incredibly difficult for all of you. The last 3 years have been extraordinarily hard on all of us. We've suffered losses. We have went through school in a pandemic. We had a historical flood, as well as many other individual challenges that we've all faced. I'm so proud of how each of you have handled all that has been thrown at you during your middle school years. I want you all to know that I will always be in your corner cheering you on. I'll always be here for you. With that being said, I am proud to award the following following students with the Social Studies Award for this school year. These students have maintained the highest average grades all year in my social studies classes. Coming in with a 99% all year long is Mr. Nate Webb. And coming in with a 96.78% all year long is Mr. Luke Wyatt. These next awards I'm giving go to two students who have improved the most academically and have matured the most over the last couple years. The first one I'm giving is going to go to a student that I've had and I have watched him grow since 6th grade. I have watched him turn into a passionate young man who will do anything to make other people smile. And so my first Most Improved Award is going to go to Mr. Isaiah Jacobczyk. My next student getting the Most Improved Award goes to a student who I've only had for 1 year, but has done a complete turnaround from the beginning of the year till now. Every day the student makes me laugh, and I'm super excited to give him this Most Improved Award, and it goes to Mr. Braxton Hall. One 8th grader who participated in the regional and national civics bee competition. She was 5th place in our regional competition and the only 8th grader who competed. And that's going to go to Miss Haley Cook. This next group of awards is going to go to those who maintained an AB honor roll all year long in my social studies classes. And I'm going to start off with Miss Mackenzie Adams. Brooklyn Baker. Kylie Bevins. Cameron Branham. Braden Cantor. Anaya Chapawa. Haley Cook. Ashley Fields. Hall. Tyra Johnson. Adria Lucas. Brady Moore. Dante Pittard. Jaden Potter. Carly Sexton. And Gunnar Stanley.
This year, I will be presenting the Heart of a Cavalier Award. The Heart of a Cavalier Award was created last year in honor of Miss Joni Bentley Bartley. Miss Bartley was our middle school math teacher. She was in her 7th year of teaching when she passed away from COVID. Joni endured many hardships in her life, but she didn't let that hinder her spirit. She persevered through those hardships to earn her college degree and her teaching certificate. She pushed her students to achieve their best in and out of the classroom. So we look for a student in the 8th grade that embodies that spirit. This year's recipient of the Heart of a Cavalier Award goes to Miss Carly Franklin.
Got some music awards to give away. First, in 8th grade music, first award I'd like to give for music class leadership is for Miss Ashley Fields. Highest class average in music class, Nathan Webb. I have 4 awards in band for middle school band. First student I'd like to give an award to is for musicianship. A young lady who practiced and came in and worked hard every day. Did really well. Miss Isabella Brock. thank you to all my music students.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. At this time, we are going to recognize our All-A Honor Roll. These students have maintained an A average all year long. First, we'd like to recognize Cameron Branham. Haley Cook. Ashley Fields. Carly Franklin. And Mr. Nathan Webb. The next is our AB average honor roll. Kylie Bevins. Anaya Chipawa. LaShawna Hall. Jaden Potter. Gunnar Stanley. Brandon Wyatt. And Braden Cantor. These are awards we're going to present for performance on our Kentucky State Assessment. This was for testing for last school year. First student we'd like to recognize for a distinguished score.
These are the distinguished students.
Oh, distinguished student, Mr. Cameron Branham. Miss Haley Cook. Ashley Fields. Carly Franklin. Kylie Blevins. LaShawna Hall. Gunnar Stanley. And Brandon Wyatt. Now, we'd like to ask Mr. Nathan Cole Webb to come forward. Nate is our top 8th grade student.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming to the 2023 8th grade graduation. It is an honor to be here. I would like to thank my family, friends, coaches, and teachers for helping me get where I am today. I'm so thankful for the many memories I have made over the year. It was definitely one to remember. From my fellow classmates, remember to never give up on your dreams, no matter how big or small they may be. Always stay positive through tough times. I wish you all the best. I'm proud of each of us for reaching this point. With that being said, I have had an amazing year and can't wait to see what the future holds.
At this time, we would like to recognize our 7th grade ushers. If you could please stand. At this time, it is my honor to present to you the graduating 8th grade class of 2023. Mackenzie Benita Adams. Charles Dylan Ambergy. Hunter Andrew Anderson. Brooklyn Jadis Baker. Kylie Ashanti Bevins. Maisel Blevins. Cameron Lane Branham. Isabella Grace Brock. Braden Andrew Cantor. Anaya Star Chapala. Hale River Coleman. Joseph Riley Collins. Haley Brooke Cook. Sydney Michelle Day. Ashley Danielle Fields. Carly Noel Franklin. Preston Andrew Griffin. Haley Lachey Gross. Braxton Blake Hall. Gabriella Jade Hall. Lashana Caitlin Hall. Caitlin Ann Isaac. David Isaiah Jacobchuk. Kaylee Brooke Gent. Tyra Brooke Johnson. Kaylee Lynn Kilgore. Hannah May Lowe. Adria Dale Lucas. Landon Dale Myler. Brady Tilden Moore. Landon Charles Muncie. Andrew Seth Newsom. Aniston Bree Oliver. Dante Malik Hitter. Malik Justin Rock. Anthony Michael Wyatt. Brandon Luke Wyatt.
At this time, we just have a few more awards to give out before this evening ends. We have a student in this group who is constantly encouraging others and setting the bar high for her behavior and her standards, and she has encouraged the rest of this class to do so all year long. I would like to recognize Miss Ashley Fields for her outstanding leadership and always encouraging others. Principals Awards that I would like to give out. The last 2 years with these students have been such fun. I have really enjoyed getting to know them and watching them mature and grow, watching them develop into leaders, to scholars, and to just all-around good citizens. So, Nate Webb, please come forward. Brady Moore. He is just an all-around good guy. Good to everybody. I think all these teachers back here saying, absolutely, yes he is. Miss Kaylee Gent. Also, all-around wonderful young woman. Mr. Preston Griffin. This young man seeks me out every day to say hello, how are you, and I hope you have a great day. Every single day I hear something positive from him. Sometimes it's the only positive thing I hear all day. I love you. Miss Carly Franklin. Always smiling. And Miss Haley Cook. Always positive, always happy. Joy to be around. This evening are the Citizenship Awards. I consulted with the teachers before I made my final decision about these awards because they spend the majority of their time with the students. First, I'd like to ask Miss Anaya Chapawa to come forward, please. She has exemplary conduct, great attitude, hard worker. Another young man always smiling, happy. Proud of you. Jaden Potter. Another young man who is exemplary behavior. Thank you. You're welcome. And Mr. Luke Wyatt. Wouldn't you agree? They have been amazing this year. Very proud of them. Very happy for you. So if you would please rise. Superintendent Johnson, I now present to you the class of 2027 of Jenkins High School. Congratulations. In the cafeteria. We also have several areas set up to do photographs. Teachers will also be available for pictures immediately after the ceremony. Thank you all so much for coming. God bless. Oh, it's all right. Yeah, I was worried. Well, I don't remember.